Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War stream. Today, well yesterday we ended up finishing the maps for the event thing. So today we're pretty much going to be able to focus on just leveling up the Thief Hero class. We're just trying to get this to level 70 ideally in the near future, and then maybe eventually to 100 so it gets that instant kill thing. It's not that bad of a hero class. But I do want to start getting a little bit more leveled, basically, since we don't currently need any other hero class for anything now that we're done with Delves, and that, actually, the event this week, I'm actually just using the Thief class for it, due to the stealthy. It works pretty good against the raid boss, since it can dodge every single time, or, you know, not be specifically targeted by the ability, but, it's been working out pretty good. So we're mainly just going to be doing PvP and such for most of the time, probably with the skeleton key, just because it is such a fun weapon to use, and is one of the stronger things out there at the moment. Yep, let me go fix chat so I can actually go see it. There we go. Move that over. Boom. And hello, everyone. Hello, Cedric. Hello, Demon Angel. Hello, Leet. Hello, Ellen. Hello, Questor. Hello, Michael. Hello, Zeddicus. Hello, Dennis. Hello, JZG. Hello, Steve. Hello, Uki. And hello, everyone else. Will I be playing the Switch later today? Well, yesterday we ended up finishing out Mario Party pretty much. We ended up getting number, I think, 16 on the global leaderboard. We ended up getting S+ rank. We ended up completing gold rank of pretty much every single thing you can in the game, except for a few mini games that are just too frustrating to bother trying to get perfect. But aside from that, we ended up getting 100% completion in the game. I'll still be playing it on occasion here or there, just because it's a really fun game to play with friends and such. But yeah, it's a good game. All the Mario parties are. But I don't know for sure if we'll be streaming later today at any Switch. If I do, it's going to be Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I haven't actually started playing it yet. My biggest concern with if we start it on stream is there's going to be... It's basically just going to be a movie. With how many cutscenes there is. And I don't want to skip the cutscenes because that would kind of defeat the whole point of even playing the game in the first place. So that's my only real big concern with it, because it's a lot of text and a lot of cutscenes. So I'd barely be playing if I actually started from there. So I kind of need to like start playing it before I ever stream it, to get past like the most of the introduction stuff. Oh, did he just convert my thing? Yes, he did. Fail. That is one thing we can't survive if the skeleton key gets converted. But yeah, we could stream it later. It would probably be more around 3 or 4 if we do, which is in, what is that? That's in 5 to 6 hours from now, probably. Somewhere around there. Wait, your Drock Zoom is 7 stars? How on earth is your Drock Zoom 7 stars? How? It's not even possible. Oh, wait. No, it's not possible. That is not possible. The highest it could be is currently 5. Technically, it could be 6 if you somehow have the troop that doesn't exist yet. But, it doesn't exist. It's like showing up that it does, but there's no way to actually obtain it currently. Unless you got it from some kind of weird means. I didn't upgrade one because the troop doesn't exist. Oh wait, does that troop that I currently have need to be upgraded for? I don't think so. We just need to own 12. That's not going to make any difference on the upgrade. Yours is 7 stars? Wait, how is it 7 stars? How did you get the Doom then? It shouldn't be possible to get the Doom. There, we'll get the gold. Oh, I didn't upgrade the troll? Oh, wait. Let me go do that then. Fail. Hopefully it's all the way ascendable, so that we don't have to do anything else to it. Yeah, it was from that one event that I never bothered to max it out on. Let me go double check. This is why I need to make sure I upgrade everything immediately. I keep not doing that to some of the stuff because I think it's not related to a kingdom in any way. But let's go see. Kingdom. Power that. But how would that make any difference? There's no difference on collecting 12 Drakzoom troops. This thing being upgraded makes no effect on the upgradedness of the kingdom. Because we need 12 Drakzoom troops, and the 12th is unobtainable. How did you guys get Stone of Doom then? That shouldn't be possible to obtain, unless they're just randomly in gold chests, but they shouldn't be. You would have to own that to have it. It's the only thing that we would need that would be the 12th. I took all my reds away. We needed those reds. Hello, Carlo. Hello, Vils. Welcome, welcome. It couldn't have been before the rework. We had it upgraded too. Also, Drakzoom came after the rework, if I'm not mistaken. What talents do I use in the Thief class? Mainly just using Stealthy at the moment, as far as what I'm particularly utilizing. But, well, actually I'm utilizing a lot more for, I guess, this game mode. But, Hunt, just so we do more damage off of Destroys and everything. This is useless, none of these are doing anything. 5 gold every turn helps with getting our gold boost ratio up. Alternatively, both of them are useless, so just go 5 gold. Backup is basically just for tanking a billion times, 50% chance to summon a bandit. And the Stealthy is probably one of the more relevant ones, just to make sure your hero can't be targeted specifically. It can still be hit by random hit stuff, but it can't actually be targeted by single casts, which will help make sure that our Skeleton Key stays alive. I don't think I had enough troops before the rework to really go that high, though. I only had 8. The highest you could have gotten it with 8 was 5 stars, which is what it's at now. Hello, Bajor, and hello, Gustavo. Yeah, I know. Even though you're at 90, it's still a long grind from there. 70 is the halfway point. Hello, Rainford Dash. Welcome. That's a lot of skulls. There we go. Also, good afternoon, Mashi. Welcome. Yeah, we'll get our key down, get those two, take it again. And And he does not do a magic reduction, which is good, otherwise that would do so little damage. Yeah, this team is very, 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 very strong right now. It's just cast, win, basically. With a bunch of other alternatives to use if it doesn't do exactly that. Actually, that's probably not enough gold. That is let me just get rid of barrier really easily. Do some extra damage. Keep doing more extra damage. And dead. You're 523 PvP battles away. I know when you put it like that, it seems like it's forever. That's like 2 days of PvP. Maybe even more. I like how that ends up cleaning up the first slot every single time. And if that doesn't do 7 damage, the last slot does. And we keep getting random maps too. We actually got 2 maps that battle. Which team did you end up using for the raid yesterday? The same we've been using. The this one. Oh, not that one. This right here. Lord Ember, Dragon Soul, the Trickster Shot, and Lady Garnetta. Otherwise, use something with like Mang or Earth's Fury. Also, I don't even think we're going to bother doing our battles. I think most of the guild will have it covered. Oh, no, maybe we'll do it tonight. Depends where the score is at. Okay, where were we? Back to PvP. Should be getting a level soon. Power defend rewards determined. Sometimes it's just souls. Every 5 is souls, every 15 is gold, and every 60 is what's it called? Event key. It tells you on that little screen underneath the defend menu which reward you're about to get and how far you are currently. It's a little bit of a dated system, but it's still there. Yeah, it's right over here in the PvP menu. Oh, let me go to it first. Right here, under defends. And if you click on this, it's right there. Souls, souls, souls and gold, souls, souls, souls and gold, so on and so forth. And then on 60, it's souls, gold, and an event key. Only 1 event key, though. That's still more than 0 event keys. Yeah, the only issue with Mang is Dust Devil this week. But as long as you deal with Dust Devil quickly, it won't matter that you're using Mang. Because just obviously, if he's not in first slot, it loses a lot of value. Can you get banned for using Zugoff bug? I have no clue what the Zugoff bug is. I have no clue what that is. With the trooper obtaining it. If it has to do with obtaining it, it probably wouldn't be bannable, but they'd probably remove it from your account. But, I don't know, is there some kind of bug that specifically uses them? I haven't had him other than for that one day when I did some videos on him. But, yeah, I've never actually had him to use him, so I don't know if there's any bug or not. Oh, he can cast multiple times? Oh yeah, that's not bannable. Generally, any kind of mechanic that any troop can do within a battle is not bannable. Yeah, most of next patch is bug fixes. And some other shiny things. But mainly bug fixes. There we go. He's probably gonna revive. Yep. Saw that coming. You'll spam it while you can. Might as well. Yeah, we're still a while away from a Zugoff. We'll probably try eventually. I'm just trying to find the right event on the right week to do it on. How's that? Not dead. Archer's okay. It was the most well-rounded hero class before perks ever came into the game. The biggest thing hurting Archer is its trees are pretty bad. The only good tree it got was Cunning. It also does have one really weird combo where it's actually the best troop in the entire game to use for Black Beast. Because you have it's the only hero class that currently has double summon. You have 25% hero nerf off cast, and you have 50% bandit off of anything that dies. And in combination, you can make that work really strong with Black Beast. Because you'll always have something to devour without actually needing a summoner. Because your hero counts as a summoner. Which means it saves you a whole space on your team. Which is pretty irrelevant since there's only 4 of them. Oops. For a second I thought that wasn't going to kill. Oh no, it didn't kill. I forgot. The extra damage doesn't count for an extra turn. Only if the initial damage does enough does it count for an extra turn. Which seems kind of redundant why it even has that damage in the first place. Also, 1 HP. What are you doing? Thief now has 3 times summon? Wait, does it? Oh, you're right. Oh. But it doesn't have half... Oh, no, it does have half... No, never mind. Yeah. You're right. Oh, but it doesn't have... But it's missing the core... No. It does have the core one. Never mind. Oh, yeah, you're right. Thief is even better. Because there's one in particular. Like, it doesn't matter how many summons a hero has. It could have, like, 10 summons. But it needs this specific one. 25% chance to summon a hero Nif when an ally casts a spell. But yeah, you're all right. It has hero Nif. It has... which is the main one you need. That's the most important one. It has the bandit, which is also a pretty important one because once you have a summon, it will make sure you keep having a summon. And 20% chance to summon Sister of Shadows when an enemy. That's only when an enemy dies. It's very. Well, then again, compared to the other 2 options, I guess it would be what you would use. But yeah, it does have 3. You are correct. And even though that one has stealthy, stealthy doesn't work when you target allies. So you are allowed to target allies with stealthy. But yeah, it does have 3 summons. The third one's pretty irrelevant, but it's still a 3rd summon. But yeah, that's funny. I guess you could use that even better with the Black Beast team. So Archer's not good for anything then. No, it does have the highest instant kill skull in the game. The only problem with that is that's not too relevant. But it could still trigger here or there and get really lucky wins out of nowhere. Why is Hero Nif important? Arnifix itself isn't important, but how it gets summoned is important. It summons whenever an ally casts a spell. And one interesting thing about this is even Black Beast's own spell counts for it. And it triggers before the spell gets targeted. So even if you have nothing to go devour, you can still go, other than your hero, you can still go and do it and still have that 25% chance to still have something to devour. But what it's mainly used for is all you have to do is keep loop spamming your casts, and you'll eventually just get a, you'll eventually just be able to get a summon and then devour it with Black Beast. And basically just keep repeating that. And then you keep getting bandits there and more summons, and you just keep devouring with like Black Beast over and over again until you win, basically. It's not a really viable team, but as far as Black Beast teams are concerned, those two hero classes are really strong with it. It's a very uncommon troop to use, but a funny one. It's a really gimmicky one that you would use just for fun, mainly. But newer players could probably get away with using it legitimately as a team when you don't have as many options. He's only ultra rare. Sorry about that. Stream is back. Went down for a second. It likes doing that. Actually, that's something I need to go do. I'm pretty sure that won't actually be any cheaper on Black Friday weekend. But I need to get a new Ethernet cable for this computer. I'm still using the same one for, what, 4 years now? I don't know how big a difference that really makes, but I did replace, or I did get a new one when I got the Switch, and that seems to be working pretty well. So actually, if anything, I could probably just switch out the Switch one, which would be funny. But I think I'm gonna just get another whole brand new one. It's pretty cheap. Also, I have been starting to do some Black Friday shopping already. Mainly just gifts for stuff and some other personal things I've been needing. Also some things for the Switch that I've been needing. Figured I'd get them all now that it's Black Friday. Or, you know, that some of the sales are still going. Like Amazon, I think, already started. Also, I think I'm still picking up the, even though I already have other controllers coming soon, I think I'm picking up the Steam controller too, if they go on sale for very cheap. Otherwise, probably not. I think it was only $25 last time. If it goes that cheaper or even cheaper, I'd probably get it. Mainly because there's one specific thing I want to test it for in Gems of War to see if it works. And if it does, it's going to make things so much easier. Highly doubt it does still work, but if it does, it's going to be really easy mode. They last forever unless you damage it. Well, this one's a little bit of a cheaper one, which is why I want to replace it. I ended up getting it on eBay for like super cheap, but it's not that good of a quality one. The Steam controller is awful and you regret buying it. Is it that bad? The main controller I'm likely going to be using soon is, oddly enough, a USB version of a GameCube controller that's optimized for the Nintendo Switch. It basically is a Nintendo Switch Pro controller without Rumble for $25 instead of $70. And I made sure to get the wired version for two reasons. One, it's half the price. And the other is you don't have input lag since it's wired. You would need an adapter for it though, or not an adapter, but you know you need more USB ports because the Switch only has one, and you need at least one for the Ethernet thing. But I do have an adapter for it. But you would need that regardless of any kind of wired controller you would use on the Switch. Okay, we'll go throw an egg. That's hopefully kill range. It doesn't look like it is, so I'll throw one more egg. Oh, he's gonna get a Dawnbringer though. Oh, it's gonna get a little bad. I need an extra turn so we can hit last slot. Okay, we're just gonna have to kill it. And that's probably not gonna kill Hero, but it should be enough to kill, what's her name? Mercy. And a smash. And Bandit for the win. Keep getting all the summons. It doesn't feel right. Have you tried testing it on Gems of War yet? There's one main thing I wanted to test with it on there. That was like one of the main reasons I even wanted to get it. Okay, we'll go and we're just gonna preemptively hit. He's just gonna keep gaining his barrier with all the browns on Titan. Like that. There's no point trying to get rid of the barrier unless it's the exact moment when we need to go and destroy it. Like right now, if we can extra turn. Stop extra turning. Ow. Okay. That's not good. Let's throw this into an extra turn, hopefully. Nice. Nice. And that should be a win. It would have to kill us with skulls, which is not that likely. Oh, what I was curious about was if you'd be able to go use the mouse capabilities of the controller while still using the hotkeys to do abilities. I saw someone do that on stream before. But I don't know if they were specifically using a Steam controller or if they remapped some other controller. So I assume it was the Steam controller. But basically, they had mouse movement, but they had hotkeys of controller. So they were able to do both simultaneously. And I still haven't found any setup that actually lets you do that. Barely enough damage, but still enough. And it dies to this. Luckily it doesn't get crown and dead. Oh no, the dreaded bandit spam. It begins. Oh no! There we go. Oh wait, we killed the hero. It couldn't have kept going. That's still annoying. Sometimes it goes for like 5 casts with how many bandits there are. Yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to toy around with, was trying to remap it or change the custom settings or doing something with it that would allow you to do both simultaneously. Because that would make things a lot quicker. I've been trying to find a way to hotkey this thing for ages. It's because one of the most annoying things is clicking on the card and then clicking on confirming the cast ability. And there's currently no way to hotkey that unless you're using a controller. But if you're using a controller, there's no way to have like mouse movement like this. But there's some kind of way that you can do that. I'm just not familiar with how on earth you would do that. I don't know if it's still possible though. I know in the past it was. But there is a chance that they could have patched it to make it literally impossible as well. Because it was pretty overpowered. Oh, why'd I do that? I should have destroyed the thing first. Yeah, I know. This is a little bit of a weird weekend. It's the first weekend in a very long time where literally the only thing we could do is farm stuff. But I've been needing to do this anyway, so at least we can get it done. Also, it's been a while since I've bothered just doing PvP for the sake of doing PvP. Normally I'm doing other game modes quite a bit just to farm resources. But, I don't know. Figured since we have this team available this week, might as well utilize it. Use this a new troop that came in. We unfortunately don't get 400 extra gold per battle, though. That only works in Explorer. I think they permanently removed that from PvP just because PvP already obtains an absurd amount of gold compared to any other location in the game. Because it's kind of redundant whenever they added to Explore and PvP, because everyone would just do it in PvP, like this week, if it was actually possible. Hey, another map. They might actually be relevant, so I'm actually glad we're farming some maps too. They are reworking maps sometime next year. Who knows when, but sometime next year there's a possibility they will get reworked. Oh, sorry, Dennis, I didn't see your question. What was it? And if anyone else had anything else you wanted to mention, let me know. You talked about the weapon thing, or the thing for the raids, I mean. Should you spend your souls on upgrading troops so that you get more kingdom power? You have 115 more thousand souls until Dawnbringer. Oh wait, never mind. You have both those two things. You have 115,000 souls and Dawnbringer. Well, if you already have Dawnbringer, yeah, definitely upgrade your troops to get kingdom stars. If you're meant to word that in a way as in either Dawnbringer or the troops, if you have a very low amount of souls but don't have Dawnbringer, I would say probably go and upgrade your troops. But if you're like sitting at like 800,000 and you're like right about to get a Dawnbringer, then probably just go finish out Dawnbringer, then go level troops. Yeah, you should always be leveling them at least to some degree to get Kingdom Stars. Kingdom Stars are really important, particularly the 5-star for every kingdom. Probably one of the biggest, most important star stats you get. Is searching casual PvP for very weak teams on Warlord 4 difficulty is still the highest gold rate in the game. The second highest is what we're doing now. Just do the 3 trophy every single time and take every revenge you see. Or take the easy battles like this one when they come up. I thought that was a real Valraven for a second. I don't know why. It's impossible to see a real Valraven in PvP. Gonna deliberately pass my turn, and down it goes. Oh, if you just have that 115,000 souls, yeah, you definitely put into troops. You very rarely need to keep a reserve, because if you ever need souls for anything small, like let's say you need 10,000 for something, you could really easily just farm that in under an hour. So you don't ever need to keep a reserve of souls. The only reason I have one is because I have nothing else to spend them on. That and in case they ever add like a new Dawnbringer like thing that costs another 1.3 million or something. I personally didn't mass disenchant just because it's fun to have a really high total. But I don't know, I just like collecting more copies of things. And there's also one number that displays in the game, which is one of the reasons as to why I don't actually disenchant. It's this number right here, if it actually go back. Oh, wait, never mind. I was already in the right menu. Oh, no, now it's going to lag trying to go back to the main menu. But it's actually already in here. If we go over to ourself, on your profile, it shows the total number of troops that you have. That's like one of the only reasons you would not disenchant. because you can get that number to be very high if you haven't disenchanted. And it's really easy to tell like the difference. Like most of these people I believe are disenchanting most of their stuff. But as soon as we come up to someone who hasn't, it's going to be really obvious. So it looks like no one... everyone's disenchanting their stuff. Let's see. Has to be someone. Where's a really high level? There we go. There's someone who hasn't, kind of. But, yeah, you can get that number up. It doesn't really make any... it is not really that relevant. You'd obviously get more value out of the souls, but disenchanting is such bad value that there almost isn't even a point in doing it. Might as well just farm them manually. They did mention multiple times that they're likely never going to add another Ascension, though. There's a really high chance they'll never add another Ascension. They might add rarities above Mythic, but you won't need to ascend above Mythic, most likely, ever, based on what they say. Because there was a really big backlash when they went from Legendary to Mythic, where everything had to go upgraded, because they said for the longest time that you would never need to. And it's like, nope, now you need to. And I feel like the same thing could potentially happen again. Even though they're really adamant about never doing it again, there's still that slight chance they might go above Mythic someday. Very unlikely, but still could happen. It's happened once already. That died. And dead. Yeah, there's a show about that. It's called Hoarders. Well, I could see if we actually needed the souls, but with how bad disenchant value is, you don't really need it. Commons disenchant for 5, rares are 10, ultra rare I believe is 25, epics are 50. Legendaries are 100, and mythics disenchant for the very high amount of 150 souls. Which is like less than a minute of souls for a mythic disenchant. I could see if disenchanting was actually like good. Like if disenchanting a legend was like 1/5 of another legend. Or if disenchanting a mythic was about 1/5 of a mythic. Like if disenchanting a mythic gave you like 1,000 diamonds or 1,500 diamonds or something like that. But no, gives you 150 souls. You get so much lag leaving PvP. Yeah, I know it's not just me. It's the game. It's just still annoying. Okay, good. Hero's dead, so he can't keep getting summoned. I wish people would stop using Bandit. It makes this take so much longer. Though that's regardless of what we use, unless we're using a stunner. Well, at least we gain a bunch of EXP. Every kill does count for EXP. Actually, that's the only thing that actually determines how much EXP you get in a certain battle, is the amount of kills you obtain in the battle. Oh, what am I doing? I should have taken a red there. Luckily, it gives it to us for free. And then we just key it. Now, there's a lot of things that do a lot of lag. Leaving the PvP menu can lag. Going into the troop menu can lag. And going into the edit teams click can lag. All three of those. Those are the main three. Probably a few other locations, but those are the ones that most commonly occur. Oh no, the key is frozen, which means we can't actually turn off of it. But it won't matter because we just go in there, I think. Should be enough damage. Or not. But one hit will do it. Hey, it guards avatar in first slot. You should never use that in first slot. I know it's not a serious team by the fact he has 2 fire bombs, but still. Never ever use that guy in first slot. I should have taken that for a 3. We could have surged it and got all of our mana. Didn't she was frozen. You have to run again. Oh, see you, Dennis. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. See you later. You just restart the game every hour? That makes sense. I do sometimes. Every few hours or so. I wish there was like a less laggy way to constantly keep the game open just to take tribute. That'd be really nice. There we go. We'll go and get our gold. Throw that up. How did that neither die? No! They died, but they got replaced by bandits. Actually, we're both using the same team, aren't we? Or we were, until we lost his things for bandits. The infinite bandit tank. Key versus key. Whoever will win is whoever gets luckier with bandits. And I think it's going to be, or almost him. We should win this. Just need one more nice hit. Okay, even in death, he still wants to get those bandit summons. Luckily, we can keep getting the egg summons. So joke's on you. Well, then again, so can you. Luckily, you don't have hero anymore. He's probably going to get baby dragon. Go, come on! We replaced one summoner for another. Yeah, I was about to say that. And he's probably just going to get baby dragons off the eggs. 25% chance, but still it happens. And dead. Also, thank you, Stacy, for desubscribe. Much appreciated. Do you get more tribute login on every hour compared to once a day? Yes. You can do it once every hour, and waiting any longer than that does not increase your reward. You're still constantly gaining gold throughout the entire time, whatever your hourly gold rate, which is pretty irrelevant, whatever that is. This late in the game, it's like not even 1,000, so it's pretty low amount. But the tribute you have to take literally every hour if you actually want to maximize the reward you get from it. Obviously, no one claims it literally every hour, but, you know, the more you do, the more you get. It's more so relevant in late game than it is earlier on in the game. Just because the later you are, the more tribute you have. And our average tribute's probably like 10 gems, if not more. Which is one of the reasons why we always have so many gems as well. Mainly tribute causing that. Then we can easily do all end game content for whatever the event objective is or any kind of task and stuff like that. Oh, why is he... Oh no! We're about to lose. We're actually going to lose this battle. I need a skull right now. Go. Let's see. Let's get a baby dragon. Backup baby dragon. Oh, the baby egg actually had enough. Or the dragon egg actually had 20 damage, which is her exact durability right there. Perfect. Oh, sorry, Cameron. What did you say? With custom configuration, you can set a button to click a specific position on screen. I don't know if that's bannable or not. Because that might pick up as hotkeys or auto hotkeys or any kind of botting program. Because it would still be third party probably. Since it wouldn't be within Steam or the game itself. Come on, Soul Gnome, drop a vault key. I haven't seen a vault key from a gnome not during a vault event for so long. Nope, just the weakest drop he has. Come on, we got an epic ingot that's worth more than you. Though in all fairness, an epic ingot is worth more than almost any drop we can get from anything just because of how rare they are. Yeah, I doubt it's that sophisticated either, but the last thing I need happening is this account to get auto-banned. That definitely needs to not happen. So we might have just lost. We lost all of our summoners immediately. I don't have any other Brown to go take. Oh, and we just lost here. Oh, yep, we're definitely dead. Oh, we lost Key. That's a good sign we lost. Why'd I do that again? We're already in the clear to go cast. They really need to get rid of that slow motion delay that happens whenever you click on a card. It goes down to 1-time speed whenever you click on a card instead of whatever you have it set as. It also speeds up to 1-time speed, oddly enough, if you have it at a lower speed and then click on a card. Come on. Click. In Guild Wars, does your defend have to be a certain color? No. Your defend can be literally anything as long as it's unique. And as long as it's unique across all 6 teams. But they do not have to be the same color as the day. They could be anything. You can set a blue defend team not using a single blue. Though you generally would want to use at least one. But yeah, you don't have to use any of the same color. And you don't get penalized at all. The only thing you get penalized for is not being completely unique across all 24 troops. Come on, please click. There we go. And that is why I want hotkeys for them. Because they never want to click. How am I doing today? Pretty good. Alright, that didn't do anywhere near enough damage, but we kind of already knew that going into that hit because they have such high durability. But now we can just double shot them for last egg. Get a key down. He'll high forge us. It's fine. Too bad there's nothing to clear out of this thing real quick, but let's do that. It's fine. That again. Point, we might as well just kill it with skulls. Do you think the team I'm using would make a good defend team? Depends. I guess it could, as long as your hero has stealthy. Oh, but then again, this team has too much stealthy now that I think about it. The only thing that doesn't have stealthy is greed. And in a way, that's good if your player owns, though as a AI, that probably wouldn't be too good. Because after they get rid of greed, you no longer have stealthy. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. We're actually using greed as a really proper backline tank. Not only is he tanking for our backline, he's tanking for every single target on the that they could possibly do. Because Cedric has stealthy, Egg Thief has stealthy, Hero can be set to have stealthy, and then it has to hit greed, which gains more HP every single time it casts. Oh no, it's questionable. It depends how the AI functions with it. I haven't actually lost to a key team while using key team, but that might just be because we're using the key team against key team, and obviously the player would have the advantage. We could just use this Doomstorm against them the entire time if we need to. There we go. You made your home kingdom Zulkari a long time ago because you had the most troops and a lot of them were upgraded to gain more kingdom stars. Your question is, should you change your home kingdom to another? Assuming every single kingdom is evenly upgraded, White Helm is always the best home kingdom to have. Also, starting next Monday, not only is it already the best tribute in the game, it's going to be the highest kingdom starred kingdom in the entire game due to it getting another new troop, 2 new troops on Monday, making it the most amount of upgrade that any kingdom can reach at 14 or 15 stars. I forget which one it actually moves up to, but it is moving really high. So not only would it be the easiest kingdom to 5-star, but still the easiest to 10-star as well as the easiest to or just the highest as far as overall stars and troops. I believe it wins in both categories too. It wins just by having the most, but it also wins in just the fact that it also has a faction going towards it. Yeah, it's an amazing home kingdom. And it's pure glory, which of the 3 resources is the best. In the current state of the game, there's really, assuming everything is evenly upgraded, White Helm's always the best. And you'd easily be able to event key spam next week to try upgrading it if you wanted to. Though event keys this week are probably slightly better value, at least for most players, because if you don't have Dragon Soul or Divinia, you should definitely make sure you get those. And you can also event keys this week. But next week you technically could event key as well to get White Helm upgraded to very high star level. You would need a Guard's Avatar though, but he would be in the event key drop table. Also, a Guard's Avatar is available in Soulforge right now actually, if you wanted to go and get it that way, instead of chancing it off of keys next week. Because that is required for 10-star above. Hey, another epic ingot. Wow, we're doing really good on ingots today. Especially this hour. We already hit like that in like 5-10 minutes. Not even an hour in and we hit like 3 or 4 epic ingots and a bunch of ultra rares. And if we do really good in PvP, we'll have a whole another few of them. That's probably not happening though. We'd have to make top 1,000 on leaderboard, which is probably not happening. Especially since we have been trying for it this week. If we were, we'd have it by now, but definitely won't since we haven't been. We're probably ranked like 50,000 or something. Let's see. Why is it lagging and not letting me click? It's not even letting me go into any of these menus. What? Okay, it's lagging. Give me a moment. I clicked on these. They're just not going. There it is. Which one was I looking for? I'm looking for this one. Yep, 56,000. Let's see. What's the minimum we need? I think it's 24,000 right now. And we would probably need 28,000 by the end of the week. It's a little bit lower than that. It's about 22.5 thousand. Still a lot, and that would easily be about 25,000 by the end of the week, which means we'd have to triple the amount we have. Actually, more than triple. What's a good soul farming team for Dragon Soul? You haven't gotten Fair-Shra. You can use Dragon Soul, Triple Warlock, which is the absolute cheapest. You can use Dragon Soul triple Azurus. You can use Dragon Soul double Azurus Umbra Wolf. You can use Dragon Soul double Azurus with hero set with any Purple Storm. Ideally Necromancer, though it could be any of them that have Purple Storm. And those are some of the main options you'd have. Oh no, it begins again. Oh, he has an HP buff too. He's eventually gonna win just because of Dragon's Eye. He just won. I'm not even gonna bother playing this out. He just revived like 3 times. We weren't able to kill Hero. And he Dragon Eye one of our important troops. Not as important as Key, but it would have taken way too long to win that. Even though it probably was winnable. But this is PvP, so we skip past anything that takes too long. Other game modes we normally play it out. This is not one of those game modes. I don't have a PS4. I only have a PC and a Nintendo Switch. The perfect combination. Nintendo Switch for TV stuff and whenever I go on the go for its mobility, and the PC for basically everything else. Do I think Skeleton Key will be nerfed? No. I don't believe they will. If anything, I almost feel like they're going to buff it further by adding more gold boost ratio troops. But no, Skeleton Key is only really good for one thing and one thing only. It's PvP. There's not a single other purpose you would use it for other than PvP. It just happens to be really, really good at PvP. And also the current meta doesn't really block it much. If the people were to start using any barrier spam, it just fall apart using Key. Also, even just HP buff spamming like the Vinia teams into something can even get away with it. And any team that's super anti-brown tends to do it pretty well too. Though most teams tend to utilize brown instead of being anti-brown because of Mountain Crusher, Mang, and Dragon's Eye and stuff like that. Yes, the 7% instant kill on Raising Shadows would work. It's 7% chance to kill every kill we get. So do keep in mind it would only trigger once with Key though. Even if you kill 2 things at once, it's only 1% chance that you would get it. Or not a 1% chance, but you know, you would only get 1 roll of the percent. What is it, like 7 or 8? I think it was 7%. But whatever that percent was, 7, 8%. You would only get it once, not twice. Even though you would get 2 kills. But other than that, yeah, it does work with it. I need to get better headphones. These were just like some cheap ones that were laying around in the house. They function, but that's about it. They function as headphones, but not quite. Need to go find a nice pair. Actually, what are a good pair of earbuds? It's not something I normally shop for that often. They'd probably actually be pretty cheap soon, too, because of Black Friday. And I'm not really going to bother getting, like, actual headphones. I never actually cared for headphones. I have only ever gotten one pair, and, oh no, I didn't really care for them at all. They make the ears too sweaty when playing for too long. Yeah, if you kill with the 7 damage, it would trigger onto next troop, yes. So if you kill with the 7 damage of sneak attack, the % chance to kill the last enemy would trigger onto the next enemy in line. Or it should. I haven't actually tested it yet, but based on how mechanics work, that should just hit the next one. Oh no, it's gonna be one of these battles where it's summoning wars. Oh no, he's winning the summoning wars. There we go. We're starting to break through. Come on. There we go. Nice. Kill the hero. There we go. We won the summoning wars. With eggs on both sides. Oh no. It begins again. Oh no! She just summoned a whole team of dragon eggs. That's great. That troop is just, I don't even know what that is. She can instantly make an entire team from just herself into a full team of dragons. It's the baby dragon that keeps spawning. It's only 25% chance, but if you keep spamming it enough, you're bound to get some. And she has stealthy too, so you can't even target her. You have to target the eggs. What even is this battle? What even is going on right now? This is a very strange battle. But if we ever needed kills, this is one way to go rack up kills. Gosh. There we go. Finally. How much EXP did we just get for that battle? That had to have been like 300. Whoa! 622 on normal difficulty. That is insane. We could have probably went all the way to like 1,000 plus. Will I be using event keys on the second account? I might be later this week. I believe we only need Divinia though, not Dragon Soul. But I don't know if it would be worth it just for Divinia. I'd almost rather get White Helm upgraded. If Divinia was the only thing we're missing. Like, Dragon Soul's the main important one of those two. Like, it's nice to have a Divinia, but I'm definitely more interested in Dragon Soul. But I believe we already have a Dragon Soul. Hello, Max. Welcome. Oh, yeah, it's really funny when a baby dragon transforms back into an egg. It is possible. They made it so things can't transform back into themselves. Like, they can't summon themselves and stuff like that. Or transform into them into keys of baby dragon, stuff like that. But, they haven't made the egg, or they haven't made baby dragon incapable of forming back into an egg, which is kind of funny. It just fell. And knocked everything over. Okay, anyways. Let me fix this real quick. I just use a towel as a hand pad for the mouse. I guess that's something else I should probably go get. A new mouse pad. Also, probably an area mouse pad. I normally just have like a really small one. I've never actually had a proper gaming one. I probably should go get one now. Especially with the setup I've been doing whenever I'm streaming console stuff. Because I moved the laptop over to the side, and then I have like a gigantic desk doing nothing. Of empty space that I could have like a really big area pad for. That, and if I ever figure out how to properly hook this up to the TV, pretty sure that'd be pretty easy. I just don't know the exact method of which I would actually do to do that. But I probably should do that at some point. Because I could even just stream Gems of War off of it, so I have a bigger screen and everything. I would get a lot to get used to though, having that big of a screen. But it would allow me to full screen chat into the laptop itself. Yeah, if anyone still has any other questions or anything you want me to go over, just let me know. Or mainly this is going to be farming Teeth class with the skeleton key for the next hour and a half. Trying to get it to be a little bit more HP. Okay, we might actually lose this. So we'll take a green for now, start getting our next destroyed. We lost our first and last, but we still have our core of the team, so we should still be able to win. Throw that down, get our kills. Probably gonna get all the manas he needs here. Hopefully not though. Got our backup baby dragon. Take those browns. Oh wait. Why didn't I just throw the key? I could have taken that and then fail. If he wins with 1 HP, it's completely my fault. There we go. We extra turn it, kill him with a 7, down he goes. Yeah, I'll look those up, the Hell March. We'll go check those later. I'm probably not going to buy, like, actual designated headphones, though. I just need something that just sits very comfortably in the ears, and that's about it. Audio quality isn't, like, too poor. It's just basically being able to be used for a long period of time. And for a long duration. That's the other big issue I have with earbuds and headphones in general. I have yet to ever have one that has ever really lasted longer than a year. And most of them last even less than that. Do you think this game will ever have cross-platform play? Well, it does, to some degree. It has, all mobile versions are cross-platform, the Amazon Kindle version is cross-platform, and the PC version is cross-platform. The only two versions that aren't are the two console versions. And no, those will almost guarantee never have cross-platform with the PC, mobile, Amazon, Kindle, whatever everything else is. But, no, the console versions are likely never to get cross-platform, but every other version of the game has it. Also, if they ever were to release on Nintendo Switch, which I wish they would, but they're probably not, that would also probably not be a cross-platform. It would just be its own version, like how both the console versions are their own version. Yeah, paying to switch your hero class is still very annoying. I hope they ditch it soon. It's been around for a while. It's something we've been trying to get rid of for a while, but they just persistently want to keep it in the game for whatever reason. We might eventually have the capabilities to set hero class per team though, which would be nice. Kind of like how you change how you set your banner for a team. You might eventually be able to set your hero class for a team. So I haven't heard much mention of it lately, but it was something that was mentioned in the past. Oh, why did I take that instead of her mana? Definitely would have been more useful. Okay, he eyes something, though it's pretty irrelevant, so that's fine. Got unfrozen right in time as well. And that's a double kill. Or not, okay. Ah, baby dragon's not enough to clean it up either. Here, still have it though. Oh, now it's blocking, but luckily there's a skull just sitting there. Hello, RimWorld, welcome. You need a good Delve team not using Titan, and also anything but All-Seeing Eye is 500. Wait, so you're currently doing All-Seeing Eye, you mean? Oh, never mind. You mean everything except All-Seeing Eye is not 500? Well, generally you don't use Thief for Delves. It's pretty much always Titan, unfortunately. But non-Titan teams tend to get pretty expensive because you need a proper frontline tank with at least 50% skull mitigation. It also needs to be a mana generator, and then you need actual damage sources behind it. And what those are depends heavily on the colors. Normally the way I go with it, if I'm not using Titan whatsoever, would be a Megavore, Arachne, Weaver team. The only real big issue with that is both of those are mythics. Also, how many Possessed Kings did he have? Did he just do a full Possessed King team? Why do I feel like that was exactly what his team was? How do you even have that many copies? Seems like a waste of resources. That are insane luck. Oh, what level was that? 59 or 60? Oh no, I clicked back. We're gonna lag now. No! How does it lag whenever you leave the screen, yet just constantly going into the battles doesn't? There we go. Oh, it's only 59. I was hoping that was a 60 milestone. At 60, we'll give out a redeem code. How about that? At 60 hero level, that is. Not 60 viewers. Actually, 60 viewers we're literally out right now. That's why I mentioned that. Okay, we'll move that. Grab a thing. Get a green. Hello, September Black. Welcome. Oh, also, Nintendo finally demonetized me. Yeah. The video I did last night finally got demonetized. I don't know why, but the other two didn't. I think it's mainly because the search terms. The one that I did last night, because of how I did the title and everything, had better search terms, so it was a lot easier to find. So that means it was a lot easier for Nintendo to demonetize it. But my other two that seemed to be slightly more hidden somehow, for whatever reason, they didn't get demonetized. That's kind of weird. Not like it really matters too much, because that makes up like a very, very, very small portion of everything. But yeah, it finally happened. They demonetized the most random location of the video too. It was like 4 hours and something in. It's almost like they took a random time. It's like, okay, let's demonetize that. I think what actually triggered it might have been the song that was playing at the time. So if you probably just disable all audio, it might be impossible for them to actually really find the copyright thing, because I'm pretty sure they have it automated. Like they aren't manually going through videos and just demonetizing them all. I don't think. They probably have a bot that's doing it. So if we ever start playing Smash a lot, I might need to like completely turn off game audio. Not like completely audio, but just the music tracks, because they're probably almost all copyrighted. And Nintendo caught up. No, it's funny. They demonetized the video that has like 100 views, yet they'll not demonetize the other two that have like 400 or 500. It's weird. Though in the whole scheme of things, if they demonetize literally all of them, it wouldn't even matter though. Aren't we expecting gift for the 4-year anniversary of Gems of War? Nope, they're not doing any this year, though I think they are going to be doing something for Thanksgiving. And since the two of them were so close together, I guess they're just doing that Thanksgiving instead. I'm not sure. But, no, we're not getting anything, unfortunately, this week. They did a lot for it last year. They just happen to not have done a lot for it this year. Unfortunately. Oh, why did I not take a burn? I don't know why. When I can't hear the audio, I do slightly worse. Even though that has no effect on almost anything. Let's see. Move that over. I think because I'm not as mentally immersed in, that might be why. If it doesn't have the audio going. I need that Gems of War music playing lightly in the background. For that full immersion. Okay, we'll go and let it do whatever there. Wow, I almost got a kill. Wait, how did you even hit that? Oh, duh. Because this has... Really? Every single thing we have has stealthy. That's unfortunate. You have stealthy, you have stealthy, you have stealthy, you have stealthy. The only thing that wouldn't have stealthy is the egg once we finally get it. We almost need this thing to die quickly just so we can go get eggs. That would also be one of the instances where this troop not having its final trait would actually be better, not weaker. Gem sinks. We definitely do not need more gem sinks. I think they're finally done with gem sinks. Haha, haha. No, but I think they are slowing down with gem sinks now. That they have a decent amount of them in play. If they start adding any more, it's going to be almost too many. Though it already is almost too many. Well, normally when I'm multitasking, I don't play the game with music. But it's normally because I'm like watching YouTube video while listening to music while doing like a billion things at once. Even whenever I play the Nintendo Switch now, I'm still doing everything I would normally be doing on the computer while simultaneously also doing the Switch. I'll be playing Gems of War, like watching YouTube stuff, and still playing the Switch all at the same time. Not when I'm streaming, obviously, but whenever I'm just chilling. I'll go for that again. Just key him down. Yeah, this game does have a few decent songs. Most of them are pretty generic, but some of them do sound really nice. So I wouldn't say that any of them are really iconic, unfortunately, like what some games have. Tower of Doom made it too many. Tower of Doom was supposed to not be a gem sink, but it is a gem sink. It's supposed to be a way to profit gems. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Not even close. It profit gems by losing you over 1,000 per week. Or, I mean, per month. Basically like Bounty Hunter, except with worse rewards. But funner gameplay. I guess you're paying for the fun gameplay instead. Though a lot of free-to-play games do that. So I don't think that was the intention of what they were going for with that. It just happened to be the way it was. Where are all the good moves? I guess we just key him. Not enough damage, but if we start getting the other thing up, we'll be. We just clear out first slot with skulls. Oh, that's not gonna be enough. Oh, that will be though. There we go. And just take out the final one. Kill with skulls, dead. Actually, I could just wipe the skull. Oh yeah, I have custom muting. I end up muting some windows and then not others, and then switching it to others, and then oh no, I just keep messing with what's actually muted at a given time, depending on what I'm actually doing. Pretty easy on PC to mute and unmute any application you need. And manage all of them so that they do it again whenever you need to. Had 25 gems is fantastic. Yeah, I believe that's how many we got for Tower of Doom. 25 dooms and 8 dooms. What a wonderful, magnificent reward of high quality gems. The most highest quality of 25 gems. Yep, that is not what I meant to take. But oh well. Get a key down. If I do whatever there, that's fine. Explosions. No, don't keep summoning. Too many summoners are good right now. Just keep delaying the inevitable win.
Yeah, and you have to spend at least X amount. Well, only about 100 guilds even finished it on
These platforms. When we ended up doing it last time, Tower of Doom. Because you needed 700, and there was not even 100 people. I think there was by the end of the event, but like one day before the end of the event, there wasn't even 100 people done with it yet. Or 100 guilds, I mean by 100 people.
I know, it's a nice way to earn some gems while losing a bunch of gems. Bounty Hunter is the exact same way. You earn like a few hundred gems by losing 1,000 gems. Though you are getting actual good rewards though as well, mixed in there. Like really good ones, like power orbs and stuff. Or not power orbs, but major orbs I mean. And vault keys. There is a chance you can actually lose value from doing what's it called? I just said it. From doing Bounty Hunter. More often than not, you don't, because if you get even one blue major or one purple major, you easily made back all of the costs. But still, if you don't, and you don't get anything good from the vault keys, then yeah, you kind of just waste everything. Though I guess orange orbs to a lot of people can technically be worth it as well. Also getting multiple purples, smaller purples and smaller blues can also be worth it. What happened to level 1,800 on here? Don't see it no more. I don't know. I think that was someone who was hacking, if I'm not mistaken. There is one legit really high level, but that's like 2,000 something. I don't know where he's been lately though. Actually, he might still been on. I just haven't heard from him lately. Nor has he been in our streams. But he actually has a real 2,000 plus account. Oh yeah, I believe her account ended up getting banned for some kind of exploit. I forget exactly what the reasoning was. But yeah, that account no longer exists. Key that down and dead. Why are we leveling Thief? Because it's a pretty good hero class, and it works pretty well with this weapon too. Oh, we got a pet. Unfortunately, it's one we already have max, so that's useless to us. Hopefully someone in the guild still needs it. Hey guys, we sure don't. That's actually like the third time we've got that pet in the last, just this weekend. Between today and yesterday. I don't know why it's popping up so much, but apparently it wants to give us a bunch of the Mystic pet. Okay, none that we can move correctly, so let's take that. He gets a double kill, that's fine. Oh, he took my green though. Alright, we'll have to take that. Let him have the yellow. Okay, throw our hit down. Go from there. Start making a lot of eggs, and now we're just gonna mirror each other. Oh, if this kills hero though, we win. Ah, there we go, nice. Didn't actually turn it, but it was enough to kill. So we do win, it's just a matter of killing a billion eggs. Oh, and a baby dragon, apparently. So the EXP farm continues. I could deliberately not kill it just to keep farming them. Though even as I'm trying to deliberately kill it, it seems like I'm doing the exact same thing. Any moment now. There we go. And even that would still get a decent amount of XP. Nothing like the 700 we got earlier, but still. 311 for a single battle, still nice. Yeah, having hero classes upgraded is eventually going to be required for hero levels. For example, White Helm, I believe, is starting to get high enough where it's almost going to require a high-level hero class. I believe you still need really low ones, where it's going to be coming soon, like 20 and 40 and stuff like that. But you would eventually, with how close the White Helm is, need priest level like 40, 70, 100 to actually get the kingdom upgraded. So let me go check the list for that. I believe I still have it up somewhere. Where do I have it buried to? I don't think I have it in a convenient location, do I? There it is. Somewhat convenient. Let me go zoom into this. I'm not going to bring it up, but let me just go double check. I don't think I have it set up on the stream right now. Actually, do I? Let me see. Unless this is it, I don't have it set up on the stream. No, that's not it. That was the Halloween thingy. Halloween! Wait, why did it freeze? There it is. Halloween! There we go. Anyways, yeah, I don't have the other one. Oh wait, yes I do. This might be it. There it is. I don't need to open that. We can just go use this. Aha! So at what point do we need to start leveling our hero? As you can see, at 18 you need level 70, then 80, then 100. White Helm's going to be around this area, so you're going to need level 30 of the class for 14, if it actually can reach 14. Not sure if it's going to be able to. I don't think it actually can, but it's definitely getting 13. Actually, we could double check. How many White Helm troops are there currently? Yeah, it should be able to hit 23. You can fully trait both of them, and you can fully max out both of them. And there's currently 21, right? I believe so. So if that is the case, then yeah, we'd be able to go to 23 on Monday, which would that means you would need to upgrade the kingdom, or I mean you would need to have 23 of the troops traded, 22 of the troops maxed to level 20, which means fully ascended and everything. Unlock 3 traits on the class, which is easy. Upgrade a kingdom pet to level 20, which I believe we have. Yeah, it was the divine one, right? The peace pigeon, which we already have maxed. So yeah, you do finally need a max pet starting next Monday. It'll be the first instance in the entire game where you require having a maxed pet. And you'll need to have the peace pigeon. I believe that's the only one that you can do for it. I forget if White Helm has any other ones other than peace pigeon. Peace pigeon's been out the longest though. And other than that, you would need to have 3 traits on 23 troops. Reach champion level 30 on the class, so you actually would specifically need priest class level to 30 in order to get the upgrade. Though that's relatively low, that's super easy. If you don't have that, you could finish that within like minutes. No, maybe not minutes, but like an hour or less. And fully upgrade a kingdom to, or 3 kingdom weapons. So we might need to double check that. I believe we already have that done, but need to make sure we have 3 White Helm weapons maxed. And that does mean all the way to whatever their final upgrade is. You can't just have it partially upgraded. Also, thank you, Lewis, for your subscribe. Much appreciated. Okay, let me go double check that real quick. Pretty sure we have it done already, but just in case, let's go see if we have 3 White Helm weapons maxed. And also see what pets are actually available to upgrade. I know we already have that maxed, but might as well check that too. Just to see if there's something else other than Peace Pigeon. If it'll ever load. Come on, go back to main menu. Go, go, go. Probably gonna take longer to get to main menu than it is to get to troop menu. Nope, they're both, what? One's gonna lag right into the other one lagging. That's not fair. You can't double lag us. You're only allowed to make us lag on one, not both. That hopefully gets optimized better in the future. I think it has something to do with Unity that's causing this issue. Well, hopefully it'll figure it out eventually. I think it has to do with an update that actually isn't live yet as well. So they can only fix so much until it does. Okay. Any day now. Hello, Bradley. Welcome. Oh, so where's my heater thing? Oh, it's not over here. 1 second. Let me go shut off my heater. Well, not actually a heater, but you know, what are those heating unit things? Whatever they're called. Works decently. Yeah, okay, there we go, finally. What are we looking for? We're looking for 2 things. Pets from White Home, and then weapons from White Home. So it does require, on Monday, a level 20 pet from here. And there's only Peace Pigeon, so go get a level 20 Peace Pigeon. And we need 3 White Home weapons maxed. Weapon, White Home. And Divine Protector. Okay, we got 4. We're good to go. Yeah, Divine Protector. Oh, 2 of these are event related things though that people might not have. But still, these other 3 are pretty easy. Guard's Wall you get for free. Holy Symbol you get for free. And Guardian Crown you've probably gotten for 410 before. But even if you didn't, it'll be available next Tuesday for 410 gems if you want to go get it then. It's actually aligning perfectly with the White Home event. Is Divine Ishbala any good? It used to be one of the best troops in the entire game. It's still pretty decent now, but they did nerf her some. She no longer has cleanse and she only does 40% mana instead of 50%. No, I believe it was only 1 pet at level 20. I don't think you need to own multiple pets. I can go double check it again. I don't believe at any point you need to own multiple pets for it. Unlock 3 traits, let's see. Upgrade a kingdom pet to level 20. Fully upgrade 3 kingdom weapons. No. At no point do you need multiple pets. Well, you do eventually. Fit 15. Collect 2 kingdom pets. But it won't be able to reach 15. It doesn't have enough troops. Plus, there's not enough pets. It would only be able to reach 14. But that's as far as it would go anyways, because we're currently at 21. And then it gets 2 troops, which would bring it here. But yeah, you do eventually need multiple pets, but not for this Monday for White Home. Only 1 level 20 is what you need. And the only thing you can do that on is Peace Pigeon. Which is a really good pet to begin with anyways. I don't think it would be worth gemming though, like if you were like far away from maxing it. It's a nice pet, but it's not that nice of a pet. And the amount of extra tribute you would get is pretty minuscule. But still nice. It adds up. Oh, I was gonna use that Doom Skull. You ruined it. Oh, never mind. Still enough damage. Nice. Oh no! He really ruined it. He killed my hero. Please be a ward breaker or something. Divinia. That's a good thing or a bad thing. It'll help us live, but that's not gonna help us. Alright, let's keep spamming this until we win. Or until we run out of mana, apparently. I'll take the red. Get Divinia going. Actually, I don't need Divinia yet. But I do whatever, keep hitting it. So letting first slot die out, perfectly fine. I can't believe this thing can actually do damage just by doing this. It's pretty funny. Oh no. Okay, good, it didn't destroy it. Oh good, he gave us a baby dragon to go use. And he just transformed it right back into the baby dragon that we can go use. 1 hit away. Come on, Agile, what are you doing? Need that Agile to trigger so it doesn't die. Actually, you know what we can go do? Let's go, oh no, it died. Well, we gotta go do this then. Davinia, go take off the other roll. The whole thing that she was just doing. I need you to take that roll now. Keep exploding. Don't ever stop. Hey, we need like one red. Actually, at this point, we just double skull him. Or get a red and skull him once. Oh, why did I do that instead of trying to take a red? Oh well. It's not going to make too big a difference. All I gotta do now is get one more nice skull. Somehow. Tried baiting him into one. Didn't quite work. All I'm doing is giving him skulls. Oh, there we go. That's a strange battle, but we still won. We still won. I'll take it. Hello, Saravad Idril, or wait, Sarava Digital? Sarav? Sorry, I'm butchering her name like crazy. I'll get this eventually. Sarah Iva, no. Saravia Digital. I think that's close enough. Sorry about that. Okay, anyways. Purple, gold, greed, or actually wrong order, greed, her, and then kill it out. Beat the cycle, and super dead. How far off was I? Also, the lead developer of Gems of War sometimes names things just so I will deliberately get it wrong. He admitted that on stream on Monday. Which I kind of already knew, but it's funny to actually hear him say it. If anyone still had any other questions, just let me know. Make sure to go over them all. And if I missed any, definitely relieve them in chat. Okay, we'll get a... oh no, Ubistet. Don't kill everything. Oh no, double barrier. Why you gotta do this to us? Can't hit them if they have double barrier. Same way that Ubistet can't do anything if he does double barrier against them. And that's math. What did he say? He said something along the lines that he does consider how I'll pronounce like a word sometimes when he's thinking of names. And that he does deliberately make some ridiculously hard. Just to see what the result would be. I forget the exact wording of what he said. It was on the stream from Monday that they did. Somewhere's in that like hour-and-a-half stream or whatever long it was. Ellen? Ellen's a pretty simple name. There's only 4 letters. The less letters it has, the less room there is to mess up. But then again, that's not always the case. There are some bigger words that I can really easily get. Yet some smaller words where sometimes you pronounce like the vowels differently. I tend to get wrong. Yeah, their audio is a bit towards the lower side. I have mine set pretty low too, but relative to the game audio, it's set up pretty high. I actually have it deliberately like lowered a lot. It's my audio is probably at this current moment in time about 20% as loud as it could be. It could be like 80% louder than it is right now. it tends to get way too staticky if it goes too much higher than what it is now. I don't know if that has to do with the fact that I'm on a laptop or because this thing is constantly making a humming noise. My laptop, like, it's literally sitting on a humming laptop, so that's probably what's causing it as well, if it gets too loud. He's gonna get a Mercy. I don't think he gets too much out of it though. It's fine. Okay, you got full mana, but that's about it. Oh, that's a spear team. I haven't seen that for a while. I stream on a PC, on a gaming laptop. One that I had for about 5 years now since college. I used it all through college and still keep using it now. Got it at 18 and I'm 24 now, so yeah, the computer should be 6 years old then. Oh, that thing just died. That's not good. Yeah, probably in the next year or so, we'll be upgrading the computer. Hopefully. I have the spare cash if I actually needed to at any given time. I'm just waiting till the almost exact final moment of this thing dying before I ever do. I'd rather just keep doing maintenance on this one than getting a new one yet. Oh, why'd I do that? Well, I guess these fire bombs, it doesn't matter if I give them mana. Okay, that's probably not enough damage. Let me take a preemptive skull just in case. So we'll do that. And it is enough for one, but it's obviously the one we hit with skull. That's not good. We'll take that over. We're gonna get the last mana we need for our really big mana generation. Oh, that will help. Thank you. That gives us a whole board of what we need. Now we spam it. Get a key. With multiple keys. He's probably gonna eye something important. Why are so many people using a Dragon's Eye team all of a sudden? That's really annoying if it does exactly that. You can technically win, though the amount of time is just going to be way too annoying. It's actually a really good counter for what we're currently using. Maybe that's why it got team up out of nowhere. Oh, we actually killed with 7 damage. There we go. That'll be even nicer once we have the 7% kill. So I don't know if I'd still even be using Assassin at that point. I'd probably be leveling a different hero class. Once we get it to level 100. Probably use it for like an hour and then just switch to another hero class to start leveling it. Also, speaking of that, did we ever gain our level? I wanted to... Oh, there we go. As I say that, we literally get the level. Because I did say earlier, as soon as we gain that level, I'd give out a redeem code. And, well, we did get that level. So let's go give out the redeem code. Let's go find it real quick. Go into the game code section. Let me refresh it because that is not working. Now it's working. Oh, someone messaged me. Oh, that was just Zeddicus from earlier in the stream mentioning that. And that was his message that he said he was going to go message me. That makes sense. Okay, mark that. Boom. Copy, copy. Save. Put that over here. Apparently I need to go and reload this one as well. There we go. Put in any letter. Boom. Backspace. And does it work? Yes, it does. Try it with the other one. Should work as well. Yes. Put it in the code section. Copy the whole thing. And there it goes. Go. There is the code used on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says there is what we put in. Redeem code is right over there in chat as well as above. And you just go copy paste it and it gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, and 2,500 gold. Also, speaking of that, I believe we have a task to go and open a bunch of gold keys. Let's go do that real quick. And the other ones we could worry about later tonight. But let's go do the gold keys real quick. Get our 10 gems or whatever it was. Pretty decent profit. Plus, we probably get some gems from this too. No, we didn't. Hey, 69 souls though. And there we go. We get 10 gems just for doing that. Apparently, no actual gem drops though, but still, 10 gems is pretty nice for just opening a bunch of keys that we have 26,000 of. That definitely is not hurting our stack, that's for sure. Yeah, no problem, everyone. Yeah, we need a little bit more gold than what we currently have. Okay, he just gives it to us for free. Get our kill our first slot, double bandit. Luckily, you can't summon anymore though. That's nice. We killed out hero. You just finally hit 1,000,000 glory. Congratulations, nice. Yeah, we ended up hitting it, I think, a few weeks ago. Very nice milestone. Gotta keep hoarding it for when we need it for kingdoms. Like next week, we'll probably have to throw a bunch down to get White Helm upgraded. Unless you want to open 1,000,000,000 event keys. But I probably will be opening a good amount of them at least to get the new legendary. I might try mythicking, yeah, I'm not sure. Probably not though. I already have a guard's avatar and everything, so probably not needed to overkill on opening keys. Oh, he lives. Well, we can still kill off the follow-up. Oh no, we can't. He has barrier now. Almost seems like a waste to key it here, but I'm gonna do just that. And then we key it again. Somehow we got full mana. So many browns on the board because of this brown storm. That Mountain Crusher cast actually helps us out a lot. This is up the board perfectly for our amount of browns we need. Yeah, no problem, everyone. How can you increase that 200 gold number? Anything that has a gold boosting trait. There's 2 traits that do this. Merchant, which increases it by 25% bonus. And specifically Cedric Sparkle Sack, which does it for 100%. Which is generally the most viable option that is used. And the whole concept that actually makes his team work. Even though it seems like we're not using him in a single one of these battles, he's actually the main thing that's making his team work. Simply because he's giving that 100% gold boost, which is making the 100 bonus into a 200 bonus, which allows us to have a lot of gold. Basically twice as much as we normally have. And that makes it so all of our boost ratio things will basically instant kill, since it's boost ratio based on gold. As well as her gem spawn or gem destroys her gem destroy amount is also boosted by gold at a 3-to-1. So the whole team is really gold dependent. And then we just kill it, and there we go. Yeah, it's Cedric, the guy in first slot. Also, the trait still stays in effect even after he dies, which is also why he's in the first slot. Hey, treasure gnome. Come on, something that's not useless loot. At least worth 10 gems. Nope, 2 minor trade stones, not even remotely close. Yeah, no problem, Carlo. Oh, also you get him from Vault Keys, by the way. He's only available in Vault Keys. There's no other location that drops him other than Vault Keys. It's one of the few reasons why you should really actually get a decent amount of Vault Keys. He's one of the few drops in there. Actually, he's the best exclusive drop that is only available in Vault Keys. There are several, but he's the only extremely relevant one. I'm pretty sure your defend for the week is the new annoying meta. The counter meta or the new meta is in this? But this was already meta before she came in though. Let's just see if it's even more meta with her in. Cedric was in Soulforge once. He's not supposed to be, though. Was he in there recently? I know he was ages ago, but he's not supposed to ever be there. And I believe they've removed the chance of him ever being there. Yeah, Dragon's Eye in second or third slot is really annoying for this team to kill. The one we're currently using. Especially if it's currently using something that has that 50% assassin thing. Also, did he just go from Baby Dragon to Dragatar to Dragonette? Pretty sure he just did. That's funny. Also, did that start as a Dragon Egg? I need to know what that defend team is now. How many different transformations did it go through? Hold up. Oh no, it's gonna take forever to load. Why does it take so long? Okay, I need to go restart Gems of War. This is getting too annoying. I think it actually went pretty quick right there. Let's see. What was the whole process? Yeah, it was a Dragon Soul that became a Baby Dragon that became a Dragatar that became a Dragonette. That was the full process. So Dragatar to Baby Dragon to, Dragon Soul to Baby Dragon to Dragatar to Dragonette and then dead. So it got to be 4 different things before we finally killed it. Sure, where's your defend team? Go say something in global chat 1, and I'll go fight you. After we do this lamp battle. But yeah, just go say something in global chat 1. I should be there. Let me double check. I'm even there in the first place. Yeah, I'm in global chat 1. Just say anything in chat, and I'll go fight you. Oh yeah, duh, you're on PvP leaderboard as well. That makes sense. That'd also be an easy way. You're on #1 PvP leaderboard. Deep Bore, Grimlet. Oh yeah, someone was using a Grimlet version of it earlier that was somewhat annoying. Actually, it might have been this exact team. I don't know if they were using Deep Bore though, but they were definitely using that. And I don't think they were using Possessed King, but they were definitely using this for the quick convert. There goes one of the two. Oh no, you just got to summon. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna manually need to find our browns now. Skull Wars. Oh, so I guess we'll take some reds. Might as well get something good out of that. Only problem is if it blocks on brown. Nope, it's Nasha. Oh, actually that can create us brown. We'll work with that. Get our greens while we can. Creates all the browns we need. Thank you. Don't have a skull. Hit, dead. Oh, other than the backup. Wait, why is your bandit not maxed? Gotta go open those gold keys. You play PvP enough, I kinda expect that most of your comments would be maxed. If you just throw down some of the gold on gold keys, you probably have them all fully upgraded. Why'd I do that? Let's see. Why is there no good blue convert? Like, everything that I can convert it into is not going to really do much. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's mainly just when Dragon's Eye ends up catching you out. Oh wow, they actually ended up adding 200 gold to player fights as well. Interesting. Before it used to give nothing. Now it gives you 200 gold. Too bad there's no way to exploit that to get ridiculous resources. It wouldn't be quick enough. Wouldn't be quick enough. Because 200 gold is like 0 gold. Okay, no problem, Vils. How much gold do you have these days? Like, if you're doing PvP that often, I'd assume it's multi-millions. Maybe even like 50,000, I mean 50 million plus, maybe. Unless you're contributing literally all of it to guild. That or you're putting it all into factions, which eats so much gold. Yeah, we'll get that. Take a green over. The red. That just hit us. Gold up again. Hit. Key and dead. Yeah, this is pretty chill using this as a PvP team. Maybe we'll try for leaderboard next week. Probably not. No. Oh no, it's not really worth it for the rewards we get. Like, it seems semi-tempting. But, I don't know. These rewards, the best we'd get is not that. Is 5 epic ingots and like 2 of the arcane of the week, which is basically 0. It's basically 0, 0, 0. The only thing we're really getting is like 5 epic ingots and all the ingots we get on the way. But if you break that down, 5 epic ingots is worth 50 cents. So no need to really go that far out of our way just to get that. I'd sooner buy the $25 pack thingy and just use that time for something else. Haven't bought any of those 25 packs yet, though I have been tempted multiple times. You just have no direct need to actually get those weapons upgraded immediately, so I haven't been. Maybe once we finally need to, I'll buy them. It's not like they're going to increase the price of the pack. If anything, it'll go down in price. Oh, I just realized no! This team got me. They did it with a high forge, apparently. And that's what made it go quick enough so that it could get me. I don't know how or why that team popped up. But yeah, it's really good counter to what we're currently using. I wouldn't expected people to actually specifically counter it directly that quickly. Apparently a lot of people did. I still don't see the point in trying to win in PvP though. Or defend PvP. Do I put a decent amount of money into the game? No. I've currently only spent about $250 over 4 years. But it comes down to almost, I think like $550 a month, somewhere around there. Forget the exact breakdown. Let's just assume it's $250. So $250, and I've been playing for 4 years, so 4 times 12. That's 48, and obviously, why do I even need to do that? And then divide that into about 250 or so, divided by 48. So I spent approximately $5.20 a month. Is basically what it comes down to. So essentially just like a subscription or something. How much I paid into the game. So not too bad. No, I definitely haven't overspent on this game. And most of the things I did get were just things that greatly reduced grind time. Like initially when Dragon Armor ended up getting 100% gold bonus, I immediately got that. When Death Knight Armor came into the game, I immediately got that. And there were a few other instances, either just for videos to show it quicker or stuff like that, where I ended up getting stuff. The only really big purchases that are still worth it, like 100% worth it, are Death Knight, $5 daily gems, and technically the Epic Ingots, just because there's the alternative of obtaining them takes way too long. And it's not exactly that the pack has good value, it's just that the alternative means of obtaining them is so bad. There's still a few other purchases too here or there that are worth it, but those are the main few I would say that are always worth it. Well, maybe not the Epic Ingot ones, but definitely the $5 daily gems and Death Knight. Actually, if you really had the money, just perpetually having $5 daily gems active would actually be pretty strong. $15 of gems every day forever. So that would cost $10 a month, but still, that's a lot of gems. That's an extra, what, 450 gems per month for only $10. Relative to the packs, I believe it's actually better than buying the 100 gems. Value-wise. It's kind of weird how that comes out. Because, let's break it down. Yeah, you get 225 gems for every $5. And the $100 pack gives you 1,500. So, that's costing you way more. Of course, it takes forever to get that off a daily gem, but still, it has an absurdly high value. It just goes over a long period of time instead of all immediately. There, we'll go and kill there. And it's pretty much match. Just kills with Death Mark. Oh yeah, that monthly level up thing could be worth it if you're planning on being very active in a given month. I've personally never gotten it because by the time it was added to the game, I was at the point where I no longer really need to grind, really. Well, you know, we still grind here and there, but, you know, there was no real need to. So I didn't bother ever getting that. But that could be considered good value. You'd have to play a lot of time, though, for it to actually be worth it. You'd have to play easily upwards, like 20, 30 hours a week to actually get good value out of it. But if you are planning on playing that much, then yeah, it's pretty nice to have around on any month you plan to do that. Particularly if your account's a bit newer. When you don't have Cedric, you basically use any merchant troop there. Anything that has the merchant trait is what you would end up using at first slot. Maybe an apothecary. Really just depends what you want to go use, depending on how you want to play the team. But yeah, merchant trait's about the closest you can get. Unfortunately, there isn't a perfect replacement for Cedric, just because nothing compares to what Cedric's capable of doing from a gold perspective. But merchant's the closest thing you can get. And it's not even remotely close to the same, but it's the closest thing that will at least somewhat be the same. You've been free to play since you got back into gems last year, but you plan on spending money to support devs, like Zeddicus said. Yeah, it's always good to help support things that you like. Let's see, we'll go and get that. Take ourselves a... What do we even need here? Take a purple. Grab a blue there. Actually, we need a red or green. Either of those give it, but we can take it next turn. Oh, or we can just cascade it all. That works too. Problem is, we are 1 mana short, so let's go to that. Let us go poke us. Get that bug up again. And then just double key. Your guild to 80 to 100 per week, nice. I think my guild these days is up more towards about 50 or so. So it can vary up and down. Or normally more towards up. But it depends how many members we have at a given week and how much people are farming. Yeah, buying Death Knight right away does actually save you a lot of resources. Unfortunately, it's a pretty big investment to have to put down immediately, like $50, but it is basically the option that I would say. Like, most free-to-play games have like a buy the game option, and I would basically consider Death Knight armor to be the buy the game option for Gems of War, because it helps drastically reduce down the grind time initially by a really large margin by giving you an armor that's not obtainable by any other means. And it gives the that also makes it so you don't have to spend 1,000 gems, since you no longer need dragon armor or celestial armor unless you eventually want to get them for cosmetic purposes. And it ends up giving you a bunch of keys, which realistically, with how many keys it gives, as well as how decent the keys are, you're most likely going to get some kind of at least usable team out of what you get from those keys that you'll be able to start out with. Okay, we'll get the key down. Speaking of keys, skeleton key, everything. Yeah, Gems of War has really nice replay value. I generally like games that do have really high replay value. It's one of the reasons why I like the Mario Party series, because even ones from like a decade ago are still just as good of a game as they were then now. They age pretty well. Because the whole point of them is a bunch of mini-games, and mini-games are always mini-games. It's not really something that changes much over time. Okay, we'll get that down. Take a... I'll take the brown over. Let's firebomb a few times. Or green. another green. Actually, what am I doing? Let's grab that. Start getting the second key up. That should be enough to kill. Oh no, it won't. You got barrier. What are you doing with your barrier? Need an extra turn to land on it. Yeah, we can take it out with this, I guess. You can get a Mang. You could actually kill us if we got super lucky. Probably not, though. Oh, the code might be used up. Also, if it's not working because it says it's invalid, make sure you didn't accidentally add a space and that your invite code is correct and capitalized and everything. Yeah, I'm probably a pretty bad guild leader. Let's see, we'll move that down. Maybe because I just haven't been as active with communicating with the guild and stuff lately. But we still get things done. Also, most of my guild watches your streams anyway, so if anything needed to be communicated, it kind of happens that way. Yeah, generally in most guilds, you do want everyone contributing about the same amount. In my guild, it tends to be a range from about 1 to 3 million per week per person. So the only requirement's 1 million. But of course, some people tend to do a little bit more. It really just depends on the week. Also, if it's your treasure gnome week, normally on a treasure gnome week, it goes like 2, 3, 4 times higher. Just because a lot more people are playing. And some people just save all the grinds for then as well. Like if they need the level hero class, they'll just do it during the treasure gnome weekend rather than doing it like we are now. Hello Alex, welcome. If anyone still has any other questions, just let me know. We'll probably be wrapping up probably after we get the next level. In the next few battles or so. I will be back tonight though, as we always are, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 7 hours from now. I'm also might be streaming Xenoblade Chronicles 2 today. I say might because I need to make sure it's working. I also need to get a general feel for the game before I stream it, because it has been, oh gosh, how long has it been since I've played a JRPG? I want to say 15 years. It's been a very, very long time. I've played RPGs since then, various RPGs, but never specifically a JRPG, and they are not like too much different, but I don't know. The genre in general I don't play excessively, but I do on occasion, and they're pretty fun. See you, Vils. Have a good day. You're almost level 1,200 after 3 years. Very nice. Yeah, we're 1362 after 4 years. Well, not 4 years yet. It will be 4 years in about a week or so. Started, I believe, around 25th, 4 years ago, somewhere around there. I started a little bit after the game actually launched. Also because it didn't start on Steam immediately. I think it came out on Steam on like the 26th. I mean the 23rd. I mean. So and I only ever played it on the Steam version. It was available on mobile a little bit earlier than that though. Yeah, luckily it didn't even cost me a cent either. One of my good friends ended up just gifting it to me because he knew I had like barely any Switch games and he knows I stream stuff. So he's like, oh, here, have this. So that was really nice of him. It's like a $60 game too, so I was like really surprised. Like, oh, you're gifting this? Okay, thank you. It's really nice. Actually do get quite a few game gifts, so that's probably the biggest one I've ever gotten. People gift me stuff just because, you know, they know I stream, so in case I ever wanted to do it, or just for fun and stuff like that. I do appreciate them all. And most of them I do play on my off time. It's just most of them I can't actually stream just because if I was to do literally every game anyone ever gifted me, we'd be here streaming 24/7. Okay, we'll go and what do we need? We need that last little bit of mana there. And I'll just kill it out. You're now 1,642. You started in March. Oh, wow. That is a lot of progress since then. But anyways, guys, I believe I will be wrapping up for now. Thank you all so much for coming down. As I mentioned, we'll be back in 7 hours from now for Gems of War, and about 2 to 3 hours for hopefully Xenoblade Chronicles 2. If it doesn't happen, it'll just show the Gems of War timer thingy. And if we don't do it today, we'll definitely be doing Xenoblade tomorrow. But I'm going to try getting it set up and everything today. Should be fine. I don't really see any complications happening. But anyways, guys, thanks for coming down. I will see you all later, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Goodbye, everyone.